Yes, sir. You guys are stopping by Dad's
brand new LCP
for an exclusive appetizer episode. Now, this week is Valentine's Day, and a lot of times now when we see black love, it is focused on celebrities, the most ghettoest of the ghetto when it comes to black celebrities. Man, we've seen NBA players retire. We've seen wives leave NBA players because the money is no longer coming in. We see so many fucking young black couples going back and forth bickering over money and a lot of stupid shit. But there's one couple who I seen years ago and who just had a story on the news channel. So I want to focus on that real quick for this appetizer episode, man, because I believe that this shows how love can be. And of course, who knows if this couple is even going to still be together, next year, 2 years from now. We don't know. But I want to focus on the right now because we had a black man who was shot and we had a woman who did not give up on that man. And as he went through the recovery, clap it up for her, man, because even going back into the dating space for myself and just dating in general, like too many people move on too quick. Too many people are quick to give up at the first sign that something is wrong. So when you have a young man who was shot and we had a woman who stayed by his side when she would have been justified in moving on because she's young, and to have to play caregiver and have to get somebody back to, or at least attempt to get somebody back to good health. That's tough for anyone that's older, but that's especially tough for somebody who's younger. And you see your friends and you see people out here enjoying life and you are going home playing caregiver. So the fact that this young woman is still with this man, again, I want to clap it up before we dive into the news clip, man. Like I said, too many times we focused on the ghettoist of the ghetto. We see fucking Bad Bobby on fucking social media every damn day posting her fucking abusive man and making excuses for him. We just seen, I believe her name was Miss Nikki Baby. She said that LiAngelo Ball, left her and the kids. Like, we see the ghettoist of the fucking ghetto of black love. So let's dive into something that's positive, something that's uplifting. Let me get this queued up for you guys. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Happy early Valentine's Day. Again, this is going to be a short appetizer episode, but I want to dive into that shit, man. Minnesota couple overcame major health crisis, and they are somehow proving that love can still be real. So talk to me, CBS Minnesota.
This is a story that reminds us that even in the darkest moments, love can heal.
Reg Chapman introduces us to a couple showing the world what love and devotion mean when life gets tough.
I do.
Love and unwavering devotion. For Lynn Hervey and Jamal Collins, their love was tested and is surviving. They met in 2017 when friends set them up on a date.
He was really, really cool. We went out to eat. We went go-karting. We went to an arcade. We did so much that day. Like, that's how you kind of wiggled your way in.
Jamal knew this match was forever. He wanted to marry her.
He asked me twice, but the way he did it, I was like, I just feel like you should do more. So I said no.
After 2 years, Lynn finally said yes.
Yep, we had a baby. Yep, we got a son named Jamal. We call him Junior. We lived together. He got he started a business.
And then the unthinkable happened. It was April 16, 2020. Jamal was with friends on Irving Avenue North in Minneapolis, and someone started shooting.
At 9:45, his friend called me, and he said, Jamal is shot. He's dead.
Jamal was shot in the head and rushed into surgery. Lynn was told he was brain dead and to consider organ donation.
I know he ate right and stuff, so physically he's going to be able to get there. And I know one side is going to be weaker, but I know we're able to get that stronger. And I was like, I'm keeping him here.
Years of therapy and hard work by Jamal, Lynn and her mother, Renita, paid off.
He had a trach. Trach is gone. He had a feeding tube. Feeding tube is gone.
The couple documents his triumphs and challenges on social media. Love Saves You is followed by almost 1 million people on TikTok.
Okay. But my biggest goal is just helping him get his voice back. He want to walk, but I want to hear him talk.
2025 brings a new journey for Jamal and Lynn.
We found a facility for Jamal to go to. They have aphasia, ataxia, which the aphasia is what's happening with him talking, and the ataxia is him walking.
Both are ready for this new challenge because they know love has no limits. With photojournalist Nick Luneman, Reg Chapman, WCCO News.
Jamal and Lynn will head to a facility in Chicago where they're hoping that he can regain his speech. There is a fund set up to help them on that journey.
I love it, man.
Are you self-employed?
I love it. We're going to clap it one more time because, like I said, man, she could have easily gave up, man. We have a young lady who has her whole entire life ahead of her, but that's the part that people magically forget when they get married, man. You know, for better or worse. You might marry somebody at the top of their health. They might be at their peak when it comes to even at their job, but things change. People's lives decline, and the person you marry in 2025 might not be the person that you are next to in 2027. Any one of us can go outside today, get into a car crash, have an accident, and now if you survive, you are coming home a completely new person. So as a partner, can you deal with that? As a wife, can you deal with that? As a husband, can you deal with that? Or are you going to take the first train to Divorce Town the very second you can? So we're going to clap it up for that girl, man, for that young woman, for staying with that man. Now, we're going to get to the opposite side of love. Again, in this case, I'm about to play for you guys. I spoke to this on Instagram a couple days ago where there was a man in Florida. He ended up getting shot dead on his birthday. I believe his name was, he went by the name of Anthony Souvenir, and he got shot dead on his birthday in Walgreens because he let his pride get to him. And I believe we got a response from my guy, Sully. Stories with Sully. I wasn't even going to get to this on here, man, but we going to try to at least knock out this one more story, man, before we get out of here, man. Quick appetizer episode before Valentine's Day, because, and I believe it's beneficial, man, because I know for Valentine's Day, a lot of you guys are going to go out. You might go to a bar, you might go to a restaurant, you might go to a basketball game, a comedy show, movies. Somebody is going to look at your girl, okay? If you think your girl is attractive, somebody else think your girl is attractive. Now, again, I'm not talking about somebody coming up and talking to your girl, or, you know, why you with her, or just fucking touching your girl. That's next level. But somebody gonna look at your girl, bro. Do not snap. Don't be super insecure. Don't lose it because somebody was looking at your fucking girl, man. Because as we gonna see in this story right now, somebody was looking at his girl. He couldn't take it. Shit popped off, and I mean, right now his body is in the morgue. So let's dive into this shit real quick. A man was shot and killed in Walgreens on his birthday. Talk to me, NBC 6 South Florida.
Open the cake. We're going to sing happy birthday, just like when you were a little boy. You start laughing.
Linda Souvenir says that's one of the last memories she has of her son, 27-year-old Anthony Souvenir, eating birthday cake with her family and singing happy birthday to him early Monday morning.
I say, you still my little baby.
The mother had no idea that celebration would soon turn to tragedy.
What mother wants to bury their son? I never thought I'd be in this position.
Souvenir says Anthony left later that morning to run a quick errand at this Walgreens near Palm Avenue in Miramar, where police say around 11:30, Anthony was shot and killed.
His girlfriend called me and said, Anthony's dead.
Investigators say the shooter was 28-year-old Jamie Taylor, who's now charged with 1 count of murder. According to an arrest report, the two men got into an argument near the register, which escalated into Taylor allegedly shooting and killing the victim. The suspect told police Anthony accused him of staring too hard at his girlfriend, which led to an argument. Witnesses told police during the argument, Anthony said he also had a gun on him before the suspect allegedly shot and killed him. Police say after running away, Taylor came back to the store and was taken into custody.
All we do is killing each other for what? Nonsense, senseless. I would never be the same.
911 calls capture the chaos after shots rang out.
My boyfriend just got shot in the Walgreens.
The victim's girlfriend on the phone with 911 dispatchers.
Where's your boyfriend at?
He's on the floor.
Is he breathing? Hello?
Okay, is he breathing, yes or no?
I didn't know.
Taylor stood quietly before a judge in bond court Tuesday.
Good morning, Mr. Taylor. You are charged with 1-count murder.
Souvenir says her son was a father and had a big heart.
Very selfless. He'll give his shirt off his back to anyone, his friends, to me.
The mother sending this message to the accused shooter.
He destroyed my world. I don't know if I don't know if I would have that happiness that I had. He destroyed it.
And the suspect is being held here at the jail with no bond. If you would like to help the victim's family, you can go to our website at NBC6.com. For now, we are reporting live in Fort Lauderdale. Kim Wynn, NBC.
Now, again, man, when it comes to this case, I'm kind of torn because, again, I need to see the full facts of the case. But if the facts of the case that we have been given so far, if those are indeed the facts, then I don't know how I feel, man, because both of them had a gun. You know, the cashier, well, not the cashier, the manager at the Walgreens said that the victim was the aggressor. So, I mean, I believe that in this case, there is a lot that is going to unfold. But for you guys going out this weekend, enjoying your Valentine's Day outings and time with your partner, just please be safe. Please be mindful, man, because there's crazy motherfuckers out here, man. People out here have guns. Them days where folks just fight and go home, them days are long, long gone. You can go inside Walgreens. They went inside Walgreens. The girlfriend said to buy some fucking dish soap, and he left in a body bag. So come on. But before we get out of here, man, I believe that Sully had a story in relation to this case, you know, involving his own life. So come on, Sully, talk to me. Tell me what happened.
Pod, I was listening to the comments you were making on the story about the gentleman who got himself killed because somebody was looking at his girl or trying to talk to his girl while she was in the grocery store or whatever. And yeah, it just made me think about this time I was at Blue Lagoon. It's like this little late night spot on Chester Bridge. You know, I had my chick with me and maybe two of my homeboys. And we there watching the football game and shit. And some dude sees my girl, comes up to her, starts trying to holler and shit. My homeboy's just like, yo, man, you see your girl over there, bro? That's fucked up. How could she do that to you right when you right here, man? If that was me, I'd go beat both dead. You know, just talking about all this shit. And I'm just like, yo, what's the problem? Somebody trying to talk to her. That's what happens when you with a girl that looks good. It's like, I don't understand what they got mad about. Now, I saw him grab her hand and whatnot, and that's when I came over and said, hey, bro, she with me. Just let you know. And he was cool about it. You know, it wasn't no point of arguing. It's just like, hey, y'all was talking. It was cool. You put a hand on her. I could tell she was a little uncomfortable at that point. So I'm going to come step in and say, hey, she with me. But, you know, I wouldn't know no fuck nigga shit. You know, it wasn't none of that. What my homies wanted me to be on, because they wanted to see some bullcrap drama, knowing good and well.
First of all, man, we gonna clap it up for Sully. We gonna clap it up for him having a cooler head, man. Because like he said, man, like if you out with your girl and your girl's attractive, somebody gonna try to look at your girl. If your girl goes to the fucking bathroom, there might be another man that tries to talk to your girl as she walks to the bathroom. Like it comes with the fucking territory. If like you might as well take your girl, go to a fucking remote location in Africa if you think you're gonna step outside and no man on this fucking earth is gonna look at your girl. It's gonna happen. They're gonna look at your girl. You might be with your girl. You might be in a fucking movie theater. She might get up to go pee. And there might be a nigga in the hallway that's gonna try to talk to your girl as she make her way to the fucking bathroom. That's simply the facts of the case. But let's dive into more what he had to say before we get on out of here.
Well, I don't know. They might have did something. They might have ended up just like the dude down there at the grocery store. But the way I see it is this, man. If you got a girl that looks remotely good looking, somebody gonna try to talk to her.
That's a fact.
And if you don't want that, you got two options. You can either be with somebody that don't nobody want, and even then still somebody still gonna try to holler at her, or you just have to be by yourself and grow up and understand that she doesn't belong to you. Even if y'all out together, somebody might still try to holler at her. And that's just a fact of life. How many times do you go outside in a relationship and see fine women? All right. Well, guess what? Other people feel the same way. And
that's how we gonna end it, man. Because as we know, man, the world is full of hypocrites. And You know, he ended that on a great point. Every time I've been in a relationship, again, I haven't cheated or hollered at nobody, but you're going to look. I might be outside in Publix. I might be in Target. I might be going to get a fucking pack of gum. You going to see women that walk past you and you going to glance like, okay, she got a little cake over there. She got a little, okay, she got her titties a little sitting up right a little bit. Like, it comes with the territory. So while you out with your girl goes out by herself. You think she at work, and if she got a male boss, her boss not going to look at her as she walk by. He might not say nothing because of the rules and the fucking HR, but he going to look at your girl ass. Okay. When your girl go outside and she got on that sundress, you think you the only man that's going to look at your girl? It don't work that way. I know it sucks, but life don't work that way. Like, you better take, as Sully said, you either better be alone or you better take your girl and move somewhere in the fucking woods, build yourself a little wooded teepee hut and stay there for the rest of your fucking life. But happy Valentine's Day. Hope you guys be safe these Valentine's. Please, I don't want no stories of nobody, you, your family, your girl, nobody out there losing their life because they simply lack self-control or they simply can't handle somebody looking at their girl. And again, shout out to that girl, man, for holding her man down, staying with her man as he works through recovery, as he works through trying to get his speech back and get back at least close to how he was before. I know what time it is. This is that
Brand new LCP.
Thank you guys for checking into this appetizer episode. Yes, sir. Oh, matter of fact, and again, you guys who want to support extra, my Cash App is $ NYC Story 718. My Venmo is Lunchroom Chatter.